VR is big these days. So are drones. That's why we have these. They are the Air Hog drones that have first-person view race goggles, which apparently you put your phone into and you control these drones and you can see everything the drone sees through the goggles. So it's basically VR drone flying. That sounds cool. Now, drones like this seems like, oh, that sounds very complicated to drive, or I have to sit there and figure out how to fly a drone before I can even use the goggles. Well, it doesn't seem like you need to. It's got beginner and advanced modes, flight assist technology, and the live video streaming for the goggles. But it sounds like something that almost anyone can just pick up and use without having to spend hours learning how to fly an actual drone. So there really isn't too much to it. There's just drones with a VR headset. So we're just gonna dive right into it. Okay. Oh. That's exactly what it shows. That's way small. That's a tiny drone. You have this big of a box and that tiny drone? Are you serious? Okay, we got the controller. Whoa, that's tiny. Whoa! Isn't that a little tiny little thing? Okay. A couple AA batteries. Oh! I think I found a headset. It's big enough for our head. Okay, this is the drone. Got the controller. How do you put the batteries in this thing? Yeah. You well, it's obvious, Mike. You know that. No. Oh, it's a button. It's a button. Yeah, it's a button. One controller. What's all this stuff? Oh, power button. What's it waiting to do? Whoa, he's yelling at me. That one's mine. Go away. Which way's forward? I don't know. We figured out which one's which, and we figured out which direction it goes, and that's the camera pointing forward. Believe that. Wow. Okay, let's take a look at these goggles. Wow. Okay, it just opens up in the top there. Wow, how does your phone fit in there? Oh, it probably just squishes against the lens there. That was a big lens. Kind of not easy. Oh, you can position your phone after the fact? I don't know. Yeah, what's the app we need? We got the app downloaded here. Let's check this out. Access the camera. What? Yes. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Access my photos. Sure. Okay. Let's get ready to fly. First, turn on your drone by sliding the small switch on the back. Place it on a flat surface. We need our drones back. They were charging. That's how you pair it. A little jumpy. Easy peasy. Make sure you are connected to the drone. I'm connected. Oh. Tap the blue button. Wait, what? Oh, Wi-Fi? Oh, Wi-Fi. Oh, I'm now in the cockpit. Sweet. Well, this makes my phone look huge. Push the green button when I'm ready. Alright, so these are really cool inside, but let's bring the drones outside, and we're gonna stay in here and try to control them outside. Exactly. Oh! Oh, man. Whoa! Landed upside down. Yeah, mine flew forward for whatever reason. Yeah, the wind must have blown that direction. Battery level low, and the drone is in a safe place, and charge it right away. Okay, that's the end of my my adventure. Oh! This car. I was doing pretty good there. Okay, we brought them back inside. When we were flying them, at least for me, I didn't notice any lag. No, there's no lag. No lag, not even in the video. The video kind of got a little bit distorted, I think, because of the walls. Not even then, it was great. I could fly it, I could easily control it. However, it was really windy out there.
Yeah,
so we have a tough time controlling them just in the wind. But if there was less wind, you'd have
it'll
an
be
easier
okay.
time.
Yeah.
But I tell you, it's a completely different experience just flying this thing from the eyes of it.
Yeah.
'Cause usually you see the drone and you're flying from your perspective, but when you're flying from the drone's perspective, that's the coolest thing in the world.
You actually felt like you were flying in there.
Yeah, I felt like I was in it.
For little tiny things like this, it flew, I think, exceptionally well.
Yeah, and mind you, we didn't trim these at all. We took them right out of the box and just started flying them.
Exactly.
We did nothing to make them hover better or anything. And so they could be better.
This would make for a great Christmas present or birthday present, or I mean, it's for anyone who really just wants to fly a drone and have fun with it. And since you have a smartphone, you got the screen already there, and you can just put it in VR mode and just start flying around.
This was great. These look tiny, so you're not really gonna hurt anything with them. Even if you slam it into a car, you might not dent the door or anything like that. But they're safe. You're not really gonna hurt anyone. You're not gonna worry about destroying it because they're not that expensive. Unlike $1,000 drones that you can only watch the video after the fact that you already recorded it, instead of having a cool VR experience with it, which kind of adds to that. This headset alone, I think, is worth buying this drone.
Steve and I really enjoyed using these drones and going out there, having the VR whole experience. If you guys want that experience as well, right now they're on sale on Amazon. There's a link in the description below. They're only $65. The price might change later on, but for $65 and you get this awesome flying VR experience, I say it's totally worth it.
Oh yeah, no, these were the greatest experience I've ever had with a drone.